Namaste. Friends, it gives me really great pleasure to welcome you all for today's Founders Day event, when you will all witness the talent exhibited, which will be exhibited by all our students. Let's begin with a prayer from the Vedas. May we all see with our eyes what is auspicious. May we all hear with our ears what is auspicious. With healthy body, mind and spirit, may we be able to dedicate ourselves for the cause of humanity. May the celestial beings shower their choicest blessings on us so that we may all develop a sense of sacrifice in our lives. May there be peace, peace and real peace. Om Bhadram Karne Vishnu Devaha Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha Sthirairangai Estushtuva Sastanubhi Vyashema Devahitam Yadayuhu Swasti na Indro Vruddhashrabaha Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha Swasti nastarksho Arishtanemi Swasti no Brahaspatir Dadhatu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. The world is one family. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. Hence, friends, let noble thoughts come to us from every side. Ano Bhadraha Kratavo Yantu Vishwataha. Now I request dear Parvati to continue comparing today's program. Parvati.
Thank you, Dr. Nanda. Namaskar. Good afternoon, Chief Guest Mr. Deepak Chaudhary, Minister Coordination, High Commission of India, ladies and gentlemen. Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan, the Bhavan, Home of Indian Arts, extends a very warm welcome to you all for the Founders' Day celebration. We are very happy to celebrate the Founders' Day, which is the birthday of our founder, Kulapati Dr. K.M. Munshiji. Munshiji had an ambitious and noble vision of education, maintaining Indian heritage and cultural traditions. Today, that vision has materialized in the form of many educational and cultural centers in India and abroad. We remember our dear Mathuji, who worked tirelessly to establish the Bhavan London with the guidance of Sri Dalalji and a dedicated committee. He succeeded in creating a temple of art and culture. Our thanks to Arts Council, Sudha Murthy, Chelaram Foundation and State Bank of India for their support. We are always grateful to Srimati Vanita Patel, who writes so beautifully all our certificates every year. As you enjoy the event and share tidbits on social media, do not forget to tag Bhavan's official social media handles on Instagram and Facebook. Your interactions will be reposted on Bhavan's platforms, sharing the festivity and joy and the celebration of our Founders' Day. That is not at all. As a taster, the Youth Council has something very special in store to keep our audience entertained during the performance and breaks. Ladies and gentlemen, Founders' Day celebrations begin with North Indian percussion instrument Tabla, titled Beyond the Darkness, to traditional Qaida in Tinthal, a concept of our Tabla Guru Pandit Rajkumar Misra. Ladies and gentlemen, the performers of Beyond the Darkness, Darshan, Ashvik, Kian, Akshay, Arav, Neil, Gabriel, Jayasuriya, Adi, Tanveer, Anshuman, Kaden, Arjun, Suresh, Varshid, Nivan, Jaybal, Benedict, Vikas, Radha, Sanjoy, Tarmitan, Amy, Rohan, Govind, Satya, Rajesh, Prithviraj, Adit, Shomya, Asutosh, Ravi, Siddhant, Gaurav, Ganesh, Joy Ahmed, Humaira, Sujata, Shireen, Archana, Nuba, Nidhi, Jivika, Jaina, and Manisha. Ladies and gentlemen, concept and conducting the item, Pandit Rajkumar Mishra, Bhavan's Tabla Guru.
Good afternoon, everyone. Indeed, it was a spectacular performance. To wish you all Happy Republic Day. I can see a diverse set in the audience. We have diversity in the form of age group. So I wanted to let you all know about two of the initiatives of Bhavan. For everyone who wants to get associated with Bhavan, either in the form of student or in any of these activities, and if they are over the age of 30, they can join an initiative called Friends of Bhavan. There's an initiative called Friends of Bhavan, and there's a QR code at the reception. You can register yourself there. But everyone who's in the age group of 16 to 30, people like us, we are part and we are the members of the Youth Council. Youth Council is this initiative. It's a platform which provides you to discuss artistic, cultural ideas, and it bridges the gap between what students want and what Bhavan offers. So, as a part of an interactive exercise, we plan to have an entertaining Q&A session. We have a couple of questions, and we wanted to ask you row-wise because we have a large audience, and this would be there in between the performances so that you guys don't end up missing some really great performances. And towards the very end, we will be selecting 3 random people of all the people who answered the questions, and they will get a special prize from the Youth Council.
Yeah, I think that's it. I hope you all enjoyed the performances today, and I will see you during the breaks.
Thank you.
The next item is Karnatic Vocal. They begin with the Kirtanam, Gopanandana in Ragam Godavali, set to Aditalam, a composition of Swaditranal Maharaja, and they continue with a Kirtanam in Sriman Narayana in Ragam Bauli, set to Talam Adi, and Annamacharya Kriti, and conclude their recital with Note to Geetam, Ramachandram Rajivaksham in Ragam Shankarabharanam, set to Talam Eka, a composition of Sri Swami Dikshita. Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Aditi, Amulya, Anirvin, Ariana, Ashlin, Ashwati, Himan, Janvi, James, Kaira, Kaviyal, Lakshmi, Nandini, Niharika, Rajaram, Rajalakshmi, Sampada, Seema, Srividya, Vihasini, Vishnu and Shriya. Accompanying them on violin, President Teacher Sri Palu Raghuraman. On Mridangam, Resident Teacher Sri M. Balachandar. On Ghatam, disciple of Sri M. Balachandar, Aniyant. Resident Karnatic Vocal Teacher Sri Sambat Kumar Acharya.
Hi, good afternoon people, youth council members are back. So like we mentioned earlier, we have a small entertaining Q&A questions for you guys, just to keep you engaged. Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, did you guys enjoy the performance, first performance? Yeah. Oh, a little more louder please. Yes? Okay, yeah, glad to know that you guys enjoyed the first Carnatic music performance. So like I said, like we mentioned before, we will be going row wide. Oh, you enjoyed Tabla. Thank you for mentioning that, yeah. Last time, but okay. Yeah, so like I said, we'll be going row-wise to give a fair chance to everyone. And please don't shout out the answer once I ask you the question. Please raise your hand, I'll come to you, and because we have special gift for people who answer the question, so we don't want a mess there. So if you know the answer, please raise your hand, we'll come to you. And yeah, so I guess I'll be starting with the questions. So the first question is for the first row members here. Are you guys ready? Everybody participates. You too, Nandaji. Okay, are you guys ready? So here's a tagline from an advert, from an Indian advertisement. And the tagline goes like this. Taste the thunder. Guess the ad. Which ad is it from? You get your turn. First row members, do you know the answer? The tagline is, taste the thunder.
Oh, it's a popular drink, by the way.
Thumbs up? Oh yeah, there you go. Could you please write for me? Okay, that's the... So the tagline is from the advert for thumbs up. I hope you all... I'm sure you guys would have had a taste of it. Yeah?
How many of us have had thumbs up? Have you all had thumbs up? Yes, that's the energy we want. So we ask questions, you answer. We want all of you to be engaged, and we'll go row-wise. Yes, are we excited? Yes! That's it.
She actually had thumbs up, so you have the thunder in your voice. So the second question is about a Bollywood movie. It's 2024 election season, and there's this famous line which says that, don't underestimate the power of a common man. So from which movie and which famous Bollywood star said this line? Second row.
Oh,
You have to raise your hand.
you can see it. Chennai Express.
That's the right answer. Chennai Express, Shah Rukh Khan.
So the third question is from Ramayana. It's for the third row. The language in which the Ramayana was written. Can you please raise your hand for the third row who knows the answer?
Oh, we just had Ayodhya this week. We should know the answer.
The
Third row, from third row. Yes, you're right. Please. Can you give the answer louder, please?
Sanskrit.
Correct.
yeah.
Okay, the next question is for fourth row. Yeah, it's again an advertisement again. The tagline goes like this: Dobara mat puchna. Got you. Dobara mat puchna. It's a candy. Anyone from fourth row? Try your best. Come on. Okay, the question will be passed on to the fifth row. I'm giving you your final chance here. No, come on. Come on.
Yeah, fifth row.
Fifth row, yeah. Is it? No, that's a different close, but that's a different one. My is a different tagline. I see hands. Yeah. Not really, no. Yeah, but it starts with a C. Wait, okay, the question is being passed on. Anybody from the last row here? Come on. A girl has to listen. Huh?
Dobara mat puchna. We're going to the next row.
It's here. Chloramine.
That's right.
Another Bollywood dialogue from my side. You need to identify the movie and meet the character as well. कोई भी देश perfect नहीं होता, उसे perfect बनाना पड़ता है. No, the name of the movie or the character who said this in the movie. कोई भी देश perfect नहीं होता, उसे perfect बनाना पड़ेगा. No, not
I'll
Pathan.
give you answer.
Amir Khan, you're close enough, but which movie?
It's Rande Basanti.
Yeah, Rande Basanti. We'll pause for the next session.
Twice. You can give me one question.
Ladies and gentlemen, next is going to be a poetry recitation by the Bengali students. They will recite a poem, Khushir Novoborsho, written by Bharati Chaudhary.
Translation by Monica Bhattacharya. The first day of the year is marked in eternity. The wheel of work revolves throughout our lives, connecting everyone together. In the rotation of the wheel of the season, the bell rings in different tones. Shopkeepers open their account books in excitement, and everyone is welcome to sit with special ashang mats. Shopkeepers are in a happy mood and customers are jolly. The shops are overflowing with new products, no space for the old. Everyone dresses up in new clothes and apparel. The shop is adorned with flowers, and somewhere is the distant sound of music. There is music everywhere, and customers collect free Bengali calendars. Get them now or you'll miss out. Do you want a Panjika, an astrologer's handbook, so important for aligning the stars and planets, so important for working out auspicious dates, weddings and festivals, Durga Puja and Diwali. Astrologers are hard at work aligning the planets. No one hesitates to pranam and touch the elders' feet, accruing blessings and ashirwad. New blessings for a new year. Shake off the old regrets and baggage. Time to let go of old hostility. The purity of the new year brings new joy. The preciousness of life takes on a new meaning, and all goodwill is spread far and wide. Now the recitation in Bengali.
গ্রীষ্মকালের পয়লা বৈশাখ ধর্মের নবীন নববর্ষের নামকরণে চিহ্নিত সেই দিন কাজের চাকা ঘুরছে মোদের সবার জীবন জুড়ে ঋতুর চাকা আবর্তনে বাজছে নানান সুরে
দোকানিরা মনোল্লাসে খুলেছে হাল কাতা মিষ্টি মুখে আপায়নে শোভা আসন পাতা বিক্রেতাদের খুশির মেজাজ ক্রেতার মুখে হাসি নূতন পণ্যে দোকান তাসা নেকো কোথায় বাসি
নতুন পোশাক সবাই পরে নতুন ভাবে সাজে পুষ্পে পত্রে দোকান সাজে বাজনা কোথায় বাজে নববর্ষে বৈঠকেতে দূরদর্শন মাতে কানে আওয়াজ ভেসে আসে শুনছি বসে প্রাতে
দোকান খুঁড়ে জোগাড় করি বাংলা ক্যালেন্ডার বাংলা বছর সময়সূচি তাদের উপহার পঞ্জিকা চাও এক্ষুনি ধাও বইয়ের দোকান পানে ফুরিয়ে গেলে কাল পাবে না বাঁচবে ব্যথা প্রাণে
নববর্ষে পঞ্জিকাতে নূতন অবদান শ্রাদ্ধ শান্তি পূজা পার্বণে সবার অভিধান বছর জুড়ে মহাকাশে গ্রহ নক্ষত্র খেলা বাঘাকাশে গণনাতে জ্যোতিষীদের মেলা
তাদের কাছে বড়ই প্রয়োজন নূতন করে ভাগ্য বিচার করতে আয়োজন পঞ্জিকাটি তাদের কাছে বড়ই প্রয়োজন নূতন করে ভাগ্য বিচার করতে আয়োজন নববর্ষের পূর্ণ দিনে ভক্তির বিনিময় প্রণাম দিতে গুরুজনে নেই কোনো সংশয় মোদের জীবন পুষ্ট করে তাদের আশীর্বাদ আজ যেন পাই সেই আশিসে নূতনত্বের পুরনো পাপ আবর্জনা সব ফেলে দাও ছেড়ে দেশ বিদেশের বৈরী ভাবটি মন থেকে নাও কেড়ে নববর্ষের পুণ্যতিথি আনলো নূতন টিকা সঞ্জীবিত করলো হৃদয় মূল্যবাদের শিক্ষা নবীন আসর উন্মাদনা ছড়ায় দিকে নতুন করে দেখবো আবার নতুন পৃথিবীকে
Ladies and gentlemen, the Bengali language students, Konika, Kiran, Kathleen, Charles, Ruby, and Monica. Our Bengali language teacher, Shobita Dhar.
Hi everyone. So the next question is a dialogue and you'll have to let me know which movie is it and who told it. Don't underestimate the power of a common man. And this is for the 5th row.
So sorry. You can raise your hand when you're answering. So, who was the king of Mithila? It's a question based on Ramayana again. 5th row. The lady in yellow. No?
Yeah, this is the answer.
You need to be inside there.
This row.
Yeah, it's for this row.
Raja Janak. The answer is Raja Janak. And a round of applause.
The next question is also actually for all the young children out here. To infinity and beyond, which character? Okay, anyone? Can we go as for the row?
Yes,
anyone?
no, anyone. Everyone young.
Okay, the one. Yeah, Buzz Lightyear. You can scribble down your name. Yeah.
Okay, the next question is from Ramayana. What ritual did King Dashratha do before his children were born?
Can you repeat the question?
What ritual did King Dashrath do before his children were born?
Anyone?
Is it Surya Puja?
Wrong answer. Anyone else? From the show? Which was the... Okay.
Putrika Meshti.
That's the right answer, guys. And a round of applause.
We'll have a pause for the next round.
Ladies and gentlemen, next one is a Hindi recitation by the Hindi students. They will be reciting the poems or the songs written by Srimati Indu Bharat. We are very happy to see Srimati Nandita Sahu, Hindi officer at the Indian High Commission, with us today. A warm welcome to you, Nandita ji.
एक साल में 12 महीने,
एक महीने में सप्ताह होते 4,
सप्ताह के 7 दिनों को हम सब कहते वार। सोमवार, मंगलवार, बुधवार, गुरुवार, शुक्रवार, शनिवार, रविवार।
समय का पहिए घूमे हर बार बार बार।
1 2 3 4।
हिंदी पढ़ेंगे बार बार।
याद करेंगे सारा पाठ।
इसके आगे 9 और 10।
आज पढ़ाई इतनी बस।
अच्छे कर लो काम।
जल्दी जल्दी हिंदी सीख।
उसे उल्लू, उसे ऊंट।
बोलो सच, कभी ना बोलो तुम सब झूठ।
पढ़ाई करो खुशी खुशी।
ऐसे एरी, ऐसे ऐनक।
मिलकर कर लो अब सब मेहनत।
ओ से ओखली, औ से औषधि।
पढ़ने से ही मिलती प्रसिद्धि।
अंग से अंगूर, आहा से खाली।
होगिए स्वर
बजाओ ताली।
Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Charles, Mukul, Rani, Hardeep, Vedika, Aditya, Mahi, Gabriel Ram, and Kathleen. Our Hindi language teacher, Srimati Indu Bharat. Indu ji.
हेलो, नमस्कार आप सभी को। बहुत ही सुंदर कार्यक्रम का आयोजन किया है आप लोगों ने। मैं आप सभी का अभिनंदन करती हूँ। और शुरुआत कार्यक्रम की तबले के साथ हुई, उसके बाद बहुत ही सुंदर तरीके से गाना और भजन हुआ, और उसके बाद मैं लैंग्वेजेस को सुन रही हूँ। बंगला लैंग्वेज में कविता सुनी, अब हिंदी में। केंद्र सरकार की राजभाषा हिंदी है, इसलिए हिंदी का दायित्व मेरी तरफ है, कल्चरल भी है। पर मुझे देश की हर भाषा से प्यार है। मुझे देश की कम से कम 6 भाषाएं ऐसी हैं जो मैं बोल सकती हूँ, और मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि और कितनी भाषाएं हैं जो मुझे सीखनी है। हालांकि विदेशी भाषा को भी मैंने सीखी नहीं है। ये देखकर मुझे बहुत आनंद होता है कि हमारे देशवासी जो दूर रहते हैं, जो अपने देशों में नहीं रहते हैं, मौके मिलते हैं तो वो अपने बच्चों को हिंदी पढ़ाने के लिए आगे बढ़ जाते हैं। और कुछ लोग खुद हो के हिंदी पढ़ना चाहते हैं या अपनी भाषाएं पढ़ना चाहते हैं, और बहुत ज़रूरी चीज़ है, क्योंकि भाषा एक ऐसी चीज़ है कि सिर्फ भाषा नहीं मरती, भाषा मरती है तो उसके साथ पूरी संस्कृति और सभ्यता मर जाती है। तो अपनी भाषाओं को आप जीवित रखिए, अपनी मातृभाषाओं को जीवित रखिए अपने बच्चों से कभी भी। ये मान के चल लीजिए कि घर में आपके अंग्रेजी नहीं होगी, अंग्रेजी या दूसरी भाषाएं बच्चे बाहर सीख लेंगे। आपको अपने घर में अपनी मातृभाषा का उपयोग सबसे पहले करना सीखना होगा। भाई ये निवेदन कर सकती हूँ, एक सरकारी कर्मचारी होने के नाते जो मेरा दायित्व है वही मैं आप लोगों से शेयर कर रही हूँ। बहुत ज़बरदस्त कर रही हैं काम इंदु जी, और मैं इनसे परिचित हूँ। और भवंस जो इतने सालों से कार्य कर रहा है उसका भी अभिनंदन करना चाहूँगी। आप लोगों को बताना चाहूँगी कि इस बार यूके हिंदी सम्मान हिंदी के प्रचार प्रसार के लिए भवंस को ही दिया गया है। जोरदार तालियों से स्वागत।
So we will continue the quiz. So again, a question from Ramayana.
Ladies and gentlemen, we request all students receiving diploma and post-diploma certificates to please come to the corridor behind the stage and report to Secretary Shanti Venkatesh and get your names ticked.
So as I say, a quiz from Ramayana. So what was the name of Ram's mother? So the question will go from each row. What was the name of Ram's mother?
Kaushalya.
Correct. So the next question is, who was Lakshmana's wife? The row I. The question is asked for row I.
Anyone?
This question is for row J. Which tagline is this related to? Zindagi ke saath bhi, zindagi ke baad bhi.
Okay, I'm here with the mic. Anyone who knows the answer? Oh, this time I have a mic and I can pass it on to you. I will not be fumbling with the mic.
Yes, you're right. The next question is from a movie. Please guess the movie's name and the character. With great powers comes great responsibilities. Row J.
Spider-Man?
Yeah, you're right.
It was said by Uncle Ben in Spider-Man. You're right. So, another tagline which says, Rishta wahi, soch nahi. Soch nahi. Soch nahi. Nahi. Corrected by a Hindi teacher. It's a famous entertainment channel. It's over there. रिश्ता वही सोच नहीं. Yeah, Star Plus, that's the right answer. Something similar we asked earlier. दिमाग की बत्ती जला दे. Which product has this tagline? दिमाग की बत्ती जला दे. Does it go for the first row now?
Is it Mentos?
Yeah, Mentos, that's the right answer. So it's the first row now? Okay, the next one would go to the terrace. Ye dil mange more. That's like the most iconic tagline of a famous beverage company. Ye dil mange more. That's like for the first row, the question. So sorry, first row in the balcony.
Dil mange more.
Pepsi. Yeah, Pepsi. Pepsi is the right answer. इसको लगा डाला तो लाइफ जिंगा डाला.
This is to the next row in the balcony. Anyone? Isko laga lala, life jinga lala. Oh, everyone knows this. This is a popular SIM card.
Geo.
No.
It is not Geo, unfortunately. Anyone from the row? And then we go to the next row. Airtel. Is
No, it's not Airtel.
Unfortunately, no. One more guess. Isko laga lala, life jinga lala. I know, any SIM card we have doesn't give the best network, but still, they convinced us. Do we know which
Okay,
SIM
it's
card?
not about a SIM card, it's about TV connection. So.
Should have corrected me. Should have corrected me. Oh, it's a channel. It's a skybox.
Yeah, Tata Sky. That's the right answer. Okay, we need to pause again.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sitar presentation. Bhakti, a traditional composition improvised by Mehboob Nadeem. Agyakam, Ayush, Aman, Ananya, Anjul, Avirat, Iman, Ishan, Priyanka, Janvi, Kiora, Laura, Lisa Begum, Miten, Naz, Sarvajit Kaur, Shatanik, and Sonia. Accompanying them on Tabla, Rohan and Shomaraj, senior disciples of Pandit Rajkumar Misra. Our resident teacher for Sitar, Shri Mehboob Nadeem.
We're back again. Just a reminder, you guys, please feel free to use the loo. You don't have to stay here just because we're asking questions. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying the performances today. And the question is for people from row B. Are you guys ready?
Row B in the balcony.
In the balcony, yeah. Okay, the question for you, it's a movie dialogue. You have to tell me which movie this is from, and you have to tell the name of the actor who told the dialogue. The dialogue is Mogambo Khush Hai. Wow. That's a response from the audience. Row B, yeah, please don't prompt the answer. I just want you to raise your hands if you know the answer. We'll come to you. The dialogue is Mogambo Khush Hai. Khush hua. You've been correcting everyone, right?
Yeah, it's Amrish Puri from Mr. India.
Oh, yeah, you're right. That's nice. A huge round of applause for the gentleman.
Big love.
So I'm just curious, and to promote diversity in the group, that is the youth council, I just was wondering if we have a Malayalam audience here, Malayalam audience. Okay, the question is for you. We have a dialogue from a Malayalam movie. Please feel free to answer the question. The dialogue is Korchu Choru Idatte Cheta. It's a very famous dialogue. It's from a very
The Great Kitchen.
No, wrong. I'm so sorry. No, sorry. Korchu. Yeah, the gentleman over there, he's told the right answer. I'm just curious, was there someone who knew the answer? No. Okay, so the dialogue is from the movie Kalyana Raman, and it was told by the guy named Innocent. Yeah, right. Down his name. Yeah. Thank you. And okay, another Bollywood dialogue for you guys. Did you? Okay, so I'm sure everybody here most of them at least would know the answer. Dawn ko pakadna mushkil hi nahi, namumkin hai.
And this is directed to the balcony.
Yeah, it's directed to the balcony. Yeah, thanks for reminding again. The name of the movie is there in the dialogue itself. You'll have to tell me who originally said the dialogue in the first movie.
It's
Dawn ko pakadna mushkil hi nahi, na mushkil hai.
Amitabh Bachchan, is that the right answer? Is Amitabh Bachchan?
Yeah, it's the right answer.
A round of applause.
Yeah, round of applause for the guy who answered there. Yeah.
So again, a question from Ramayanam. What are the names of Rama and Sita's sons?
This is directed to the balcony again, and please do not prompt the answers.
Love and Kush.
Correct.
A round of applause for the right answer.
The next question. Who is Hanuman, the son of?
Who is Hanuman, the son of? Please do not prompt the answers. You will be given an opportunity to answer.
Vayu and Anjana.
Correct.
Hi, the question is again for balcony. I'll play music and can you please guess the movie and the song, please? It's a popular song. If you want to listen to it again. One hint, it has Deepika Padukone's husband starring in it. And it has one of the Kapoor boys as another main lead. And has a Miss India as the female lead. Guess the movie, and it is also one of the popular movies in modern Bengali film industry as well. So, yes, we have an answer. No, we are guessing for the answer, but I don't think so.
Ladies and gentlemen, the presentation of the South Indian percussion Mridangam. Sound and rhythm composition in Aditalam, composed by Vidwan M. Balachandar. performers Jugantan, Srini, Madhava, Krishna, Sagaran, Madhavan, Ryan, Ganesh, Akash, and Sanjeev. Composed and conducted and led by resident Mridangam teacher Vidwan M. Balachandran, and the Talam maintained and kept and guided by our violin resident teacher Vidwan Balu Raghuram.
Since we've completed the balcony, we'll be there once we finish questions with the audience in the ground floor. So the question is directed to the front row, row A, and it is a Telugu movie dialogue, which you will have to guess the movie. And please do not prompt the answers. So the dialogue is, Nen okkasari kamataite na mata nene vinanu. It is from a Telugu movie which has been made into Hindi, which is a popular Salman Khan movie. And the dialogue is, Nenu okkasari kamataite na mata nene vinanu.
Pokeri Mahesh Babu.
That's the right answer. A round of applause. I can't remember the Hindi movie, but then it is Wanted. Wanted, yes. Okay, we have one question about India, and let's hope row A can answer. So, how many states does country India have? How many states does India have?
Yeah.
That's anyone else? Any?
29 states and 7 union territories.
Sampada.
28.
That's the right answer. 28 is the right answer.
No.
Who gave the answer?
Adi gave the answer, na?
Next question.
My name and your name.
So here's a question for Ramayanam. Name the twin half-brothers of Rama. Brothers of Rama.
And you stand up and do it.
No. It's twin brothers, not the brothers. The answer is only twin brothers.
Yes.
Not the brothers of Rama.
Correct answer.
Twin brothers. Twin brothers. The answer.
The answer is Shatrugana and Lakshmana. The next question is, what is the English name for Ram Setu? I'll repeat again the question. What is the English name for Ram Setu?
And this question is directed to the fourth row. Fourth row. Ram Setu in English.
Adam's Bridge.
That's the right answer.
Couple of taglines again. Row 5. Okay, a famous movie dialogue. Babu Mashai, Zindagi Badi Ho... Zindagi Badi Honi Chahiye, Lambi Nahi. So that's by Rajesh Khanna in the movie Anand. For row 6, famous detergent brand, Daal Achhe Hain. Row 6. No, wrong. Anyone in row 6? Yeah, Surf Excel. What does MRF stands for? That's for row 7. MRF, the famous brand which manufactures tires. What does MRF stands for? Full form.
Any F1 fans in the house?
Madras Rubber Factory.
Yeah, that's right. Madras Rubber Factory.
And round of applause.
Okay, again a pause from our side for the next performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to Bengali music. Bengali music begins with Nazrul Yethi, a tune based from Arabic music.
Rum chum chum chum, rum chum chum, rum chum chum chum, rum chum chum. খেজুর পাতার নুপুরো বাজায়, খেজুর পাতার নুপুরো বাজায়, এ যায় যায়। রুম ঝুম ঝুম ঝুম, রুম ঝুম ঝুম, রুম ঝুম ঝুম ঝুম, রুম ঝুম ঝুম। ওরে না তাহার ঘূর্ণি হাওয়ায় দোলে, ওরে না তাহার ঘূর্ণি হাওয়ায় দোলে। কুসুম ছড়ায় পথের বালুকায়, কুসুম ছড়ায় পথের বালুকায়। রুম ঝুম ঝুম ঝুম, রুম ঝুম ঝুম, রুম चारो तार डाली फूलेर डाली गोलाप गालेर डाली हीरेर चारो झुम 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 आरबी घोड़ा शार घोड़े बादशाह दादा बुझी शाहजादे फेरे কোন মরেছি তাই খুঁজি আরবি ঘোড়া সাবার ঘোরে বাদশা দাদা বুঝি শাহজাদে ফিরে কোন মরেছি তাই খুঁজি কত তরুণ মুসাফির পথ হারালো হায় কত তরুণ মুসাফির পথ হারালো হায় কত বলির বলির বলে তারি রূপ ঋষায় কত বলির বলির বলে তারি রূপ ঋষায় ঝুম 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 খেজুর পাতার নুপুরো বাজায় খেজুর পাতার নুপুরো বাজায় যায় যায় ঝুম 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 ঝুম
Ladies and gentlemen, the Nasrudi performers Agumoni, Arshik, Ananya, Panindita, Orku, Kea, Kuheli, Lara, Nishta, Patrali, Rubanti, Samiha, Sharmi, Sophie, Saurabh, Valentina, Zara. Accompanying them on tabla, Dhanraj, senior disciple of Pandit Rajkumar Misra. Conducting the item and on harmonium, Bengali music teacher Srimati Sajali Rai.
Hi again. Do we have Tamil audience here? Okay, so my next question is a dialogue and you'll have to guess which movie and who says this dialogue. Now, ஒரு தடவை சொன்னான், நூறு தடவை சொன்னான், சொன்ன மாதிரி. Yes, and which movie? Yes. Yes. And can you also guess this movie, please? Which movie is, this is for the kids. Which movie is this dialogue? Hakuna Matata from, and who says it?
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Bengali music concludes with Ravindra Songit, Pragati Porjegan on nature, a composition of Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore.
নীলমঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীলমঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর বনলক্ষ্মীর কম্পিত গায়ে চঞ্চল অন্তর বনলক্ষ্মীর কম্পিত গায়ে চঞ্চল অন্তর ঝঙ্কৃত তার ঝিল্লির মঞ্জির ঝঙ্কৃত তার ঝিল্লির মঞ্জির হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর বর্ষণগীত হলো মুখরিত মেঘমন্দ্রিত ছন্দে মেঘমন্দ্রিত ছন্দে কলক বন গভীর মগন আনন্দ হর বন্ধে নন্দিত তব উৎসব মন্দির নন্দিত তব উৎসব মন্দির হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর রমণ শয়নে তপ্ত ধরণী পড়েছিল পিপাসার তাপ পাঠালে তাহারে ইন্দ্রলোকে অমৃত বাণীর বার্তা রমণ শয়নে তপ্ত ধরণী পড়েছিল পিপাসার তাপ পাঠালে তাহারে ইন্দ্রলোকে অমৃত বাণীর বার্তা মাটির কঠিন বাধা হলো কি দিকে দিকে হলো দীর্ণ নবঙ্কুর জয় পতাকার ধরাতল সমকীর্ণ ছিন্ন হয়েছে বন্ধন মন্দির ছিন্ন হয়েছে বন্ধন মন্দির হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর বনলক্ষ্মীর কম্পিত গায়ে চঞ্চল অন্তর বনলক্ষ্মীর কম্পিত গায়ে চঞ্চল অন্তর ঝঙ্কৃত তার ঝিল্লির মঞ্জির ঝঙ্কৃত তার ঝিল্লির মঞ্জির হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর নীল অঞ্চল ঘন কুঞ্জ ছায়ায় সমৃত অম্বর হে গম্ভীর হে গম্ভীর
The performers Anindita, Orpita, Orko, Barnali, Pashupadatta, Israt, Janani, Mudhmita, Nishta, Patrali, Rupanti, Tonmoy and Zara. And on Tabla, senior disciple of Pandit Rajkumar Mishra, Dhanraj. Conducting the item and on harmonium, Bengali music teacher Srimati Sajali Rai.
Hello, yeah, we are back again. In any story, everyone knows who the hero is. Very less is known about the antagonist. So everyone knows where Lord Ram was born, but where was Ravana born? One hint is, it's in the same state where Ayodhya is. Where was Ravana born? It's for row I. Or you can maybe point out the nearest big town near to that place now. No, not Kashi. I mean, basically all these places are in UP, but like any place which is closest to the place where Ravana was born. Yeah, that's the name in Google as well. It's near Gautam Buddha Nagar. one famous tagline, because you're worth it. It's a very famous tagline for it's for row J. Because you're worth it. Anyone from row J? It goes to K then. You're worth it. Which company is associated with this tagline? Yeah, L'Oreal. Any Marvel movie fans here?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's my secret captain. I'm always hungry. I'm always angry. So that's the I messed up. So which famous character from the Marvel universe said this? Yeah, maybe that was the answer. Who was it? Yeah, it is Hulk. Bruce Banner, to be precise. Why so serious? Who said this line? It's a DC movie. Is it for
Joker!
why so serious? It goes for why so serious also.
Yeah, why so serious?
In which movie was this said?
Okay. Anyone else for the answer? Why so serious? Dark Knight.
Yeah, Dark Knight. It's by Joker. Again, going back to history now. Name the famous bow of Lord Shiva, which is a main character in Ramayana, which was used in the Swayamvar of Lord Sita.
Which is the bow that in Ramayana, Rama strings at Sita's Swayamvara? And that's related to
Bow of Lord Shiva. Another bow. Yeah, Pinak. That's the right answer. Pinak is the bow of Lord Shiva, and that was used in a Swayamvar which was won by Lord Ram. And I think we have time for one last question. What's the name of the strait that divides India and Sri Lanka, where Ram Setu or Adam's Bridge is? The name of the strait, S-T-R-A-I-T, strait, which divides India and Sri Lanka, and that's where Park Strait, yeah, that's the right answer. That's the end of this session, guys. Enjoy this next show.
Ladies and gentlemen, violin presenting a Swarajati in Ragam Bilahari. Violin performers Jeevika, Rohit, Janu, Varsha, Sharanya, Rohit and Vidula. Accompanying them on Mridangam, President Mridangam teacher Vidwan Balachandar. On Ghatam, Anyant, disciple of Vidwan Balachandar. Conducting the item, Violin resident teacher Vidwan Balu Raghuraman.
Okay, so we are back, and I am back asking the questions. Now, these questions are directed to our audience in the balcony, and this is, how much do you know India? A GK question. Okay, so the first question is, which Indian river is also known as Yarlung Sangpo? Yarlung Sangpo is which Indian river? Audience in the balcony. That's the right answer. Brahmaputra is the right answer. A round of applause. Moving on, the next question. Where is the Naval Command located in India? What are the 3 cities in India the Naval Command is located? A question for the audience in the balcony.
Row O of the balcony.
Row O, balcony. Cities in which the Naval Command is located.
It's, I think it's Vishakhapatnam, Kochi and Mumbai.
Right answer. A round of applause. One history question. So the day India was declared independent, 15th August, coincides with which other historic date? A question for audience in the balcony.
Row R of the balcony.
Anyone from the balcony? Any guesses? Which historic date does it coincide with? Sorry? Wrong.
It's also Pakistan's Independence Day.
No. Wrong. That's the right answer. The end of World War II. Technicality. Okay, the next question we have is from Ramayana. How many promises does Dasharatha give Kaikeyi? That's for the balcony?
2.
That's the right answer. A round of applause. Okay, so we have one question to the balcony again. And this is from Ramayana again. Who does Ravana encounter when he abducts Sita? Please don't prompt the answers. I know we all know the answers and we are very enthusiastic. Let's be fair, no prompting answers. Let's give everyone a chance.
Are you?
That's the right answer. A round of applause.
not allowed to buy it. You're not allowed to buy it. You're not allowed to you have to get those. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hindustani Vocal begins their recital with Rag Yaman, a traditional composition improvised by Vidushi Chandrima Misra in Teen Tal. Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Aditi, Aishik, Bhavana, Hema, Kamal, Mariani, Mayuk, Natasha, Revati, Rituraj, Sanvi, Siani, Shiv, Sindhuja, Smita, Saurav, Vanya, Vedika, and Vyoma. Accompanying them on Tabla, senior disciples of Pandit Rajkumar Misra, Dhanraj and Shomaraj. Conducting the item and on harmonium, Hindustani Vocal Guru, Vidushi Chandrima Misra.
I'm back again for the final round of questions. After this, 3 winners from today will be picked at a random. And the questions will not be going row-wise. It will be selected at a random. So the first question we have is, which Indian state was the first to be divided on the linguistic basis? Wrong answer. Tamil Nadu is not the right answer, sorry. Anyone? Sorry? Wrong. Not Uttar Pradesh, not Maharashtra. Wrong answer again. That's the right answer. Andhra Pradesh was the first Indian state to be divided on the linguistic basis. The next question we have is another Indian GK question. I forgot the question, sorry. Let me have a look. Who designed the Indian flag? Who designed the current Indian flag? Answer? Anyone knows the answer in the balcony? Anyone in the audience? Who designed the current Indian flag? Tagore is not the right answer, sorry. Who said Bengali Recitation first? Amma, not you, I can't give you a chance, sorry. Anyone else from the audience? Okay, we have the right answer and it is Bengali Recitation. A round of applause. The next question is a song, so guess the song. The next song last song is for the kids. Thank you.
Thank you, audience, for being so engaging. We promise we'll be more organized for next time. This was our first trial. And we are the Youth Council, and we represent the youth of the Bhavan, aged between 16 to 30. And if you're interested, please join, because we want more diversity. We want someone who can speak Bengali, someone who speaks Gujarati, someone who speaks Assamese, and someone who also speaks maybe Konkan, so that we have more questions to engage our audience. And after the certificate distribution, the winner will be selected. 3 winners will be selected, and the gift is a surprise. Please collect a gift on Monday via email, by emailing Bhavan or by contacting the Bhavan on the landline. And thank you very much. Thank you for being very engaging, very supporting, and also being the best audience we can ever ask for. A round of applause to you yourselves, guys, and for being supporting of us. Thank you.
We request all students receiving diploma and post-diploma certificates to please come to the corridor behind the stage and line up after the Hindustani Vocal last item. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Hindustani Vocal concludes with Rag Kalavati, a composition of Pandit Gyan Prakash Ghosh in Teen Tal.
Ah
Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Anita, Bikash, Chirag, Gaurav, Humera, Limona, Mangala, Naslin, Neha, Neelima, Patrali, Priya, Rayansh, Sachi, Shampa, Shreya, Snehal, Tanushree, Vaishali, Vidya, Vishal, Yamini and Anisha. Once again on Tabla, Dhanraj and Shobhraj, senior disciples of Pandit Rajkumar Misra. Conducting the item and on harmonium, Hindustani Vocal Guru Vidushi Chandrima Misra.
You've got no shoes on. Have you got the agenda done? Yeah. Just to say, we've got all these rows for like family that are just outside. They're coming up. They're all there. They're just getting going toilets and things like that. Bathroom लेके आ रहा था, but they didn't have their shoes on, so they came. Adi, where is your shoes, please?
Namaste, friends. I'm so happy that we have a very special person as our chief guest, none other than Shri Deepak Chaudhary, Minister Coordination at our High Commission, Indian High Commission. Deepak ji is an IPS officer of 2002 batch. He is the person in charge of all activities at the High Commission, by the High Commission, and has been so very friendly with our Bhavan and has always supported all our activities. Deepak ji has been here in the past, but today he is here as our chief guest to say a few words of what he has observed, to say a few words about our Munshiji, and then finally present certificates to all our successful students. Now I request Deepak ji to please come onto the stage.
Namaste and good evening to you all. First of all, Nandaji, please allow me to differ with you slightly. If there is anything special from India, of India here, that's Bhavan and that's Nandaji's leadership. For me, it's a privilege, a matter of happiness that I'm here. I got to see, I got to relish such a diverse performances of India's culture, India's heritage among an audience which I'm very sure is so dedicated and connected with our culture and our heritage. It's actually a privilege to be able to see these many artists performing one day in one session among you all. And another real privilege for me is when Nandaji said that I may say a few words on Dr. K.M. Munshi. I'm very sure that I will not be able to do justice in these 3-4 minutes with Dr. Munshi. But one feels only humble looking at that vision about 85 years back, that how one man anticipated, how one man planned that we, our civilization, our India has certain ideas, has philosophy to share with the world, and in the coming age, in the coming days, world will need it more and more and more. He also knew that Indian society, India as a nation, as a country will move forward, will learn many things from other cultures, from other places, from technology, from science. But he also laid very strong foundations that our all generations in the years to come, in decades to come, in centuries to come, will stay connected with our culture. And one of the strongest foundation was laid by him in form of Bharatiya Vidya Bhavan. I think first one was in Mumbai, which I think continues to be the headquarters. And today, there are more than 100 branches of Bhavan in India, about 110. And Bhavan also has more than 100 educational institutions in India, with a range from technology to science to journalism, art, culture, dance, music, whatnot. So I think today I'm sitting in London, feeling at home. I'm sure all of you and those who are not of Indian heritage, our friends from Britain or from other countries, they are able to enjoy this beautiful diversity of culture. And credit goes to vision of Dr. Munshi, and then his disciples and his students and those who followed his vision, people like Dr. Nanda and institutions like Bhavan and other Indian cultural institutions which have brought Indian culture to us all outside India and to other people, other persons of the world to know our culture. I saw literally today, I think from, and witnessed cultural items from southern India, from northern India, from eastern India, from west of the country, and that I think is a unique achievement of Bhavan London. I know here resources are not like a Bhavan will have in Delhi or in Pune or in Bangalore, but to get this done here and to bring so many students and so many artists for all of us in one evening, I'm grateful, thankful to Bhavan and to you all. Nandaji, I have only words to say. May Bhavan London, may our culture, may our heritage always take new heights, and we are able to showcase it to the world that what humanity needs today the most, Indian society knows it through its heritage and culture and civilization philosophy, and we can disseminate to the humanity. Thank you very much for inviting me. Thank you.
Thank you, Deepakji, for those very kind words and also those words about our own founder, Dr. Kanayalal Maneklal Munshiji. Now, we will have the certificate being presented by our chief guest to all our students. Students, please come from the seats. Give enough time for our students. And then go back to the same place. Towards the end, we will have a group photo with our chief guest. Lemona Chanda, Hindustani Vocal. That was a post-diploma. Yamini Dhenuvakonda, Hindustani Vocal, post-diploma. Suchita Singh, Hindustani Vocal, post-diploma. Chirag Agarwal, Hindustani Vocal, post-diploma. Anita Dhuru, Hindustani Vocal, post-diploma. Patrali Ghosh, Hindustani Vocal, post-diploma. Neha Sinha, Hindustani Vocal, Post Diploma. Nayanj Menon, Hindustani Vocal, Post Diploma. Monica Sarkar, Hindustani Vocal, Post Diploma. Anisha Sinha, Hindustani Vocal, Post Diploma. Chandrabaji, I am already tired reading names of your students. Radha Kachiraju, Tabla, Diploma. Anshuman Kachiraju, Tabla, Diploma. Afsara Islam, Diploma, Bengali Music. Nishtha Ghoshal, Diploma, Bengali Music. Arpita Chatterjee, Diploma, Bengali Music. Patrali Ghosh, Diploma, Bengali Music. Aishik Ghosh, Diploma, Bengali Music. Arko Banerjee, Post Diploma, Bengali Music. Liga Karve, Diploma, Odissi. Seema Raman, Diploma, Karnatic Vocal. Rajaram Ganeshan, Diploma, Karnatic Vocal. Janhavi Bhaskaran, Diploma, Karnatic Vocal. Balahari Bharat Kumar, Post Diploma, Karnatic Vocal. Lakshmi Naya, Post Diploma, Karnatic Vocal. Mohua Kumar, Diploma, Kathak. Isha Kumar, Diploma, Kathak. Farzana Sedan, Diploma, Kathak. Prajakta Datar, Diploma, Kathak. Anupriya Datta, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Khushi Sunil, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Kavya Tharamal, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Aditi Tharamal, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Nimesha Naren, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Shivani Avadhani, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Yamini Dhenuvakonda, Diploma, Bharatanatyam. Sagaran Suren, Diploma, Mridangam. Rani Kiran Mukul Sukhwal. This is Hindi. Three years of learning Hindi here at the Bhavan. Gabriel Ram Pandey, Hindi. This is an award.
This is just for the information of this house. High Commission of India has annual 4 awards for promotion of Hindi, for teaching and training in Hindi literature. It is an honor for the High Commission of India, for India, to give this year's Frederick Pentock UK Hindi Prachar Prasar Samman of 2023 to Bhavan, London. So I request all Indian community members here, everybody present here, to give a big hand to Bhavan. I'm sure Bhavan has done more than any other institution here for Indian culture and languages, including Hindi language. So here I have an opportunity to once again hand over this award to Nandaji.
Shankar, just for 1 minute.
So, as all of you know, the Youth Council had conducted a quiz and we have taken your names, and 3 lucky winners will have a surprise gift for them. Kindly contact Bhavan on Monday and please raise your hands or either stand up so that we can come collect your contact details in case you do not contact us on Monday.
Priyanka Pal. Anusha Ganesh. Yamini Rajaram.
Please keep standing. We will come and correct your contact details. Thank you.
Friends, before we close the curtain for preparation for the dance items, I would like to just announce the names of the people whom we have lost during the last year. Our previous Sitar teacher, Shri Sanjay Guha. Our previous flute teacher, Shri Clive. One of our very helpful drama committee members, Bhanubhai Pandya, and also our printer for over 35 years, Shri Ashwin Bhai Patel. We have lost these four very dear friends of ours. I would request all of you to please be standing just for half a minute in prayer. Asatoma Sadgamaya Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya Mrityorma Amritangamaya Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you. Please be seated.
Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to dance. The dance begins with Odissi, the Eastern Indian classical dance, presents an excerpt from Gativeda Pallavi. This complex Pallavi is known for changing tala and the rhythmical patterns in each stanza. Choreography, Padma Vibhushan Shri Keducharan Mohapatra. Dance opens with Odissi.
Hey,
Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Ayushi, Ditya, Ankita, Behrouz and Liga. Our Odissi teacher, Katrina Root. Ladies and gentlemen, now we move on to the North Indian classical dance, Kathak. Kathak opens with Saraswati Vandana. This Vandana is an invocation to Saraswati, who is the goddess of knowledge and wisdom. She carries a lotus, a veena, and a book in her hands and rides a swan. She is the remover of darkness and ignorance and the provider of intellect and purity. Set to Tal Adha, Saraswati Vandana.
श्वेत कमल पर बैठती माँ, पुस्तक वीणा धारती माँ, पुस्तक वीणा धारती माँ, ध्यान धरे माँ हंसने के, ध्यान धरे ध्यान धरे हंसिनी की आओ करे वंदना मन का अंधेरा दूर करे माँ मन का अंधेरा दूर करे माँ साध हमारी स्वीकारे माँ साध हमारी स्वीकारे माँ आस करे वीणा पानी की आस करे वीणा पानी की आस करे वीणा पानी की आओ करे वंदना माता की आओ करे वंदना माता की आओ करे वंदना आओ करे वंदना माता की 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 आओ करे वंदना
The next item is Pratasmaran. Brahma Murari Tripurantakari is a morning prayer from Vamana Purana. Chanting, listening or remembering this mantra purifies the soul, destroys negativities and makes the morning auspicious by the grace of God. The piece is set to Chautar.
क्रतुरङ्गिराश्च मनुपुलस्त्यः पुलहश्च गौतमः रैभ्यो मरीचिश्च वनश्च दक्षः कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम् सनत्कुमारः सनकः सनन्दनः सनातनोऽप्यासुरिपिङ्गलौ च सप्तस्वराः सप्तरसातलानि कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम् कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
सप्तार्णवाः सप्तकुलाचलाश्च सप्तर्षयो द्वीपवनानि सप्त पुरादि कृत्वा भुवनानि सप्त कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम् कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
पृथ्वी सगन्धा सरसास्तथापः स्पर्शी च वायुर्ज्वलनः स तेजाः नभः स शब्दं महता सहैते कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम् कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
इत्थं प्रभाते परमं पवित्रम् पठेत् स्मरेद्वा शृणुयाच्च तद्वत् दुःस्वप्ननाशस्त्विह सुप्रभातम् भवेच्च नित्यं भगवत्प्रसादात् वैन्यं पृथुं हैहयमर्जुनं च शाकुन्तलेयं भरतन्नलं च रामं च यो वै स्मरति प्रभाते तस्यार्थलाभो विजयश्च हस्ते बलिर्विभीषणो भीष्मः प्रह्लादो नारदो ध्रुवः षडेते वैष्णवाः प्रोक्ताः स्मरणं पापनाशनम् अश्वत्थामा बलिर्व्यासो हनुमांश्च विभीषणः कृपः परशुरामश्च सप्तैते चिरजीविनः सप्तैतान् स्मरेत् नित्यं मार्कण्डेयमथाष्टमम् जीवेत् वर्षशतं साग्रम् अपमृत्युविवर्जितम्
कुर्वन्तु सर्वे मम सुप्रभातम्
Ladies and gentlemen, Kathak concludes with Brahmananda Paramasukhada, composed by Indian Ocean from the album Khandisha. The text says, "It is the supreme power that created the universe and that all that it contains, such as the sky, the sea, the earth, the mountains, the rivers, the seasons, and the living and the non-living beings. The person who realizes this and understands that everything that happens in this world is controlled by this supreme power has a peaceful and happy life. For that person, life is a celebration. Life is Brahmananda Parama Sukhada."
They will help you where your service is required. We are going to serve food in our Hati Hall as well as in our dining hall. Please do help us so that we may be able to serve in an organized way so that everybody can have food and enjoy. Thank you.
Wait a minute. Sit down here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kathak performers Anita, Ishita, Nishi, Koina, Rashmi, Sia, Farhanas, Tanya, Tara, Kavya, Avni, Tilak, Jaina, Shifa, Sandra, Arya, Ananya, Bimugna, Emma, Sanika, Kiran, Neha, Prerna, Tanvi, Arundhati, Asha, Dyuti, Ramya, Sanjana, Sonam, Isha Bade, Latika, Isha Kumar, Prajakta, and Shrutika. Our resident Kathak teachers, Aman Bachu and Abhinav Shankar Mishra.
There's still one left. Still one left. 4 minutes.
Is that right?
Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's concluding performance is from Bharatanatyam, the South Indian classical temple dance. They begin their recital with Pushpanjali. Pushpanjali is an invocatory dance in a Bharatanatyam performance. It is a prayer to God, Rangadevadas, the Guru, the musicians and the audience. It is made up of 2 words, Pushpa, flower, and Anjali, offering, meaning offering of flowers in a prayer. Pushpanjali is to eliminate all obstacles and to seek blessings so that the whole dance performance goes well. Pure dance movements and different rhythmic structures are used. Pushpanjali in Ragam Bauli set to Aditalam.
Adi, you go and get your shoes and the coat.
Stop it all.
Adi, Arush, let him go.
Stop. Are you awake?
He's really tired, that's why I'm saying. पहले इन्हें नीचे से shoes लेवाना ना that is please.
Bharatanatyam concludes with a Tilana. Tilana is a dance of exuberance. It is a dancer's joy as well as of the Rasikas. Intricate, fast rhythmic footwork and striking sculptural poses are the hallmarks of the Tilanas, which has also have a small lyrical verse. In this Tilana, the dancer seeks the blessings of Lord Shiva to bless her to be a good dancer and to lead a worthy life. Tilana in Ragamalika, set to Aditalam, a composition of K.N. Dandayatapani Pillai sir.
all the students. We want to thank all our students, teachers, and the parents. Just 2 more minutes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the performers Nadia, Tamira, Harshika, Krishna, Ananya, Ziana, Sambodhi, Pranavi, Toshani, Toshni, Kuheli, Janvi, Nimisha, Sobilla, Anupriya, Sahana, Zara, Khushi, Shivani, Aditi, Kavya, Suprabha, Sachi, Yamini, Anika, Manasa, Madhu, Raghavi, Kaviyal, and Manasi. Bharatanatyam resident Guru and choreographer Guru Prakash Yadugure.
Friends, that item concludes our this evening's program. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank all our teachers, all our students, all our parents, dear Shankar and team, Bihariji, Ritesh, our dear Parvati who compared program, our Shanti, Anvi, Darshana, Prajwal, and all the volunteers who helped us. Thank you so much. As I requested you earlier, those of you who could help serving food, please do go and introduce yourself to our either Parvati ji or Shanti or Bihari ji. They will help you where to go. See you tomorrow also, if there are any tickets left. Thank you. Namaste. Good night.